In the earlier video, this branch had small buds on it, and as you can see, they are now leaves. The tulips and the daffodils are in bloom right now. And in the background, there's a bush that had gorgeous white flowers on it, but they have all fallen off now. Things are in a constant state of change, and it's so easy to see when you look at nature. For example, I have this flower here, a hibiscus. This morning when I left, only one of these hibiscus flowers was in bloom, and by the time I came home, another one had opened up. These are white hyacinths. While I was working in a retail shop that sold gift items, a lady came into the store to purchase a gift for her friend's birthday, and she also had a sprig of yellow flowers on the desk. And I commented that they were pretty, and she said, "Oh yes, I'm buying this for myself." At that time, I think it was still February, March, and she said to me that she lived in an apartment building, but she used to live on a farm, and that this flower was an artificial version of a Forsythia. She used to love that flower because it would be such a burst of color to the blahness and grayness of winter time, and a sign that spring was here and all the other colors were going to come out as well. So that sort of cheered her up. And I had never really noticed this yellow flower. I must have driven by it until she had mentioned this to me. And every year since then, wherever I drive by and I see these yellow bushes, I just so enjoy them because they're only around for a short period of time, and then the yellow flowers fall off. So it's amazing, sometimes someone brings something to your awareness that you then see and notice and get to enjoy more of the simple happenings that happen naturally every year. I also wanted to share with you that how we're positively influenced when we're young by various people. I think of my grandmother. I was raised by my grandparents and my mom, and lived with my grandma. And wherever we lived, in addition to having a vegetable garden, there was always a flower garden that she planted and took care of. Apparently she liked to do that ever since she was a young girl. So I was fortunate in that I grew up around flowers, all kinds of them. My grandmother has since passed away, but whenever I see flowers that are beautiful, especially roses, I think of her. Her name is Rosa. Her name was Rosa. And I don't know if you can see, also beside me here I have some roses. Now these roses were a surprise from my husband for our wedding anniversary, so I thought I'd share them with you. Aren't they beautiful? Oh. Thank you for visiting with me today. I hope that you live in an area that has some flowers as well. And if you don't, I encourage you to either go to a local florist and just walk through and enjoy them. You don't even have to purchase any. Or even, as that lady did, buy a sprig of artificial flower. But certainly fresh are nice if you can have that, or a plant. And back here by the fence we have a small Forsythia bush. It doesn't have a lot of blooms, but there's one in the front that is much fuller. I'll show you that. So here is the larger Forsythia. So I hope there are some beautiful flowers out where you live, and you get a chance to enjoy them